Alright, there's a late style 091 hub. Some people call it the water boxer hub. It has the rounded corners, so it's a little stronger. That's what I'll be using today. But I do press these hubs on exactly the same as I do the early ones. Now the problem with the early ones, not only do you have the splines of the shaft, you have the teeth that have to hit on the 1-2 nut and race. So what I do, I just take some kind of anything. This could be a socket, just any kind of thing. Clamp this in a vise, and then through this open slot here, you can get on this groove right there. Knock this off. You kind of have to hit a little bit here, rotate around, hit a little bit here. So it is a little bit of process to get this ring off, but to get it clocked back on right, you can simply, at that point in time, I usually flip it. You can see this one doesn't have teeth marks on it because there's a real fine spline on the outside and stuff. So I would take that off, put the previous side that's been splined on down, so this new fresh side's up if you're reusing the old hubs. These are pretty cheap, so I just recommend buying the race and the other one. But that's kind of why I press on like this, is you want to keep everything down, so you need to keep it upright to press. So what I do, this is kind of a nice aftermarket main shaft. It's easier for me to keep the synchros here. I know it's clocked in right. I'll put it on. It goes on most of the way just because it's an aftermarket. Stock ones are gonna stop right at the top. So we got everything lined up good. Now to press it, I just take a piece of pipe, put a piece of pipe over the top, and then put a plate on top of that, and you're able to press it down. I won't make you watch that, but I do recommend when you're pressing the 1-2 hub down, press it down all the way, bottom it out hard. In the car, the second gear thrust is going to be moving that hub towards first all the time. So you really want the hub to be where it's going to be in its final resting spot. So when you measure the first gear in clearance, you're getting it right. If you set your first gear in clearance and the hub's up here, then as they start hammering on in second, it moves the hub down here. All your end clearance goes by and you're going to burn up the gears. So this is just kind of a cheap trick. You just use a piece of pipe, flat piece up top, just so this can hit the center. And then that's how you can get the beginning of the 091 shaft assembled.